And to start off the next video and to start off the inning, we have Peggy Heffernan, the catcher. Angela is being blessed. Not only is she getting the strikeouts on the most important people, but she's getting long times of rest on the bench. Strike one. Inside corner. Looked almost about in the same place as Henry's third pitch to Ahmed was last inning. Here comes Angela with the pitch, the 0-1. Strike two. And just like that, 0-2 for the hole. She doesn't like the call, but I think Amir wants her to throw it anyway to see what happens. Here we go. Ball. And Angela couldn't get Peggy to bite. Angela with the pitch. Strike three. Wow. Low outside corner. Got her looking. And Peggy is not happy as she walks back to the dugout. Now the coach for the Rockies isn't happy either. And Louise coming up to bat. She's 0 for 1 today. Angela with the first pitch to Luann. And she tries to bunt. And that actually may have startled up the coach on the Bombers to where he wants the infield playing in. Strike two, 0-2 with 1 out. And the pitch from Angela. And strike three, got Luann. Just as a side note, Luann's strikeout animation is so funny. She like runs back to the dugout flailing adorably. She's like, "Ah!" And I'm just like, what's going on? Alright, back to commentating. Veronica Lee, the right fielder, coming up, 0 for 1 today. Here comes the first pitch. And strike one, a big swing. Here comes the next pitch. Pitch down and away. And that is whiffed up. Ahmed on the run, gets the catch, and that is the 3rd out. With the exception of the first inning, the Rockies have been kind of held down, really. Yeah, it's been solid defense by the Bombers infield today. Corang comes up to bat. Screaming line drive stop. You know, that is an option for Corang to use on the sidelines, but it chooses not to. A little whiffed up by Corang. This could be... Oh, they couldn't grab it. And they still can't grab it. And Corang just barely beat the ball to first anyway. They kept running into each other, the shortstop and the third baseman. Ernie Steele up. Now, what Corang could do, but he's not gonna. Says he doesn't like to use the advantages. Strike one, and that was looked a little inside. 0-1 to Ernie Steele, first baseman. Corang says he doesn't like to use the advantages versus pitching and or hitting, unless if the other team does it first. Now, the other team has thrown a couple of special pitches, but I guess not to where Corang feels like he should have to use a special at-bat or something. 1-2 the count. Here comes the pitch to Ernie Steele. And that is lined. But it caught. Wow. Third baseman playing close to the foul line was able to nab it. That was a really good play. Other than that, that looked like that was going to go right to the corner, maybe out of the stadium. Maria Luna coming up to bat. She's 1 for 2 today. Been on first once. Here we go. First pitch, a strike. Low and away. And it gets her 0-1. Comes the second pitch. Strike two. Low and away again. 0-2 with a runner on first with 1 out. Strike three. No contact made. Maria Luna goes back to the dugout. And with 2 outs and 1 on, that brings on big, bad Keisha Phillips. Here she comes indeed. And just like that, there's no question about that one. Do I even need to say it? You leave one hanging in the middle of the zone like that, and it's just gonna, you're never gonna see it again. Another two-run shot by the Bombers. They've got a two-run home run in every inning except for the first. And just like that, it's now 7-1. Perfect swing, perfect bat approach on it. She swung at it, and you just knew that. Oh, no, you did not even bother looking towards left field. 429 feet from the plate, and now that brings up another heavy hitter. Angela DeVecchio, who hit the home run last time. Let's see if she can cap on the lead with 2 outs. And strike one. It was a high, but Angela thought it was going to come down and in. 0-1. Strike two. That one up outside corner. Here comes the 0-2. Ball one. It's one thing Coach Corang has been proud of. He is really proud of Angela DeVecchio, so he would not take it too kindly if special pitch was used on her. A little infielder pop-up, and that'll end the inning. But not after. A low-hanging a heater from Henry DeCini's right over to Keisha Phillips, and that one just left. And we're talking left like it's in another zip code by now. 7-1, top of the 5th. Here comes Todd Helton, the big first baseman for the Rockies. And the pitch. And that one's whacked hard. Keisha's going to run over to this one. She might get it. What a diving catch against the warning track. Wow. It looked like she had a hard time tracking it and then tried to dive inward. Yeah, there is a slight wind here in today's game. Drawing back from the outfield, blowing back into the infield. It looked really good. I think Todd thought maybe he had that one over the fence. So 0-1, 1 out. Artie Pimpleton up to bat now, the third baseman. He's struck out once today. Angela's pitch. And that was fouled back, 0-2. Here comes the pitch. 0-2, 1 out. And that is fouled back again. Artie stays alive. Here comes the 0-2. Oh, what a little lift grounder. Not going to be there in time. But he's going to try for second. And the tag missed. And Maria must have had trouble handling the ball in the glove as she went to lay down the tag, and it just missed. So a very daring call to send Pimpleton over to second works out. And here comes Vladimir Womack, the second baseman up. And strike one, 0-1. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 5th. Bombers 7, Rockies 1. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a little blooper. This is going to be a very close call. Wasn't able to do it, but throw from Ernie Steele, not in time. And that time Maria gets the tag on Womack. And now it's 1 on, 2 out. And here comes Dominic Lowe. He's the only scorer of the game so far in that first inning, which that was a strange ordeal altogether. And fouled off. 0-1 the count, 2 out. Here comes the pitch. Batting in. And that's whiffed. Oh, and the throw to first was not in time. Angela just has a really hard time releasing the ball from the pitch was not to first base. That's maybe the second one she has nerfed up today. Another run scores. It's now 7-2. And that was really just a judgmental call right there, because Angela could have thrown it home and thrown it to first. It was a really judgmental call. And that one's a grounder. This one should be an easy out. Oh, wow. And Womack, or not Womack, whoever that kid is, I forget his name. Well, oh, the video's over.